Hello, hello. We're back with the live show on KXSC. This is Joanna, per usual. We have Freedom Fry in the studio tonight. Really excited to have them here tonight.
Hi.
That is Marie.
Hey.
And that is Bruce.
Hey.
And Johnny on bass. Cool. So stick around for an exclusive interview tonight and some lovely tunes coming to you live. But first, let's have a little chat. So who is Freedom Fry? How did you all come together?
I am Freedom. He's Fry.
She's, well, she was a stylist when I met her. And I have another band called Blonde Fire. And we needed a stylist, and the director of this video was French. And so he knew her, put us in touch, and we really hit it off right away.
You can say that.
Yeah, yeah. She played me a song of her singing in French.
Oh wow, that'll do it.
That's what he said.
Yeah, and so I was like, oh, we should do a project with you singing in French, and it kind of morphed into this when we started writing together. And I mean, we kind of started dating before all that. We're married now, by the way, and that's Johnny. We're married to him too. Actually,
He's our adopted son.
I love saying the sketchy story of how we met him, which was actually on Craigslist.
Right.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's all the best connections.
Yeah.
I made great friends.
Best
on Craigslist.
and worst, yeah.
Yeah, best and worst, yeah. But yeah, he sent an email and like Marie saw his picture. She's like, "Yep, that's him."
Fits the aesthetic.
Yeah.
It is important.
And yeah,
It's
we met
true.
up at a coffee house.
Yeah.
Right? Bourgeois Pig.
Bourgeois Pig.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that
Love that
place.
place, too.
Oh, that's
Every
one of
time
my
I've had business
favorites.
meetings, it was there for some reason. So
Yeah.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
tend to
You have
go-
Yeah,
good
it's
luck
good
with
luck
that place.
place.
Yeah, good vibes.
in the cove.
Yeah, exactly.
The tree cove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay, so the story behind the name, Freedom Fry.
We were really looking for something that kind of summed up the fact that she's French, I'm American, and we don't take ourselves terribly seriously most of the time, and it just seemed like something you wouldn't forget. And it, the whole Iraq War, hatred of the French, the kind of the rednecks who were like, screw the French.
Some people still
yeah.
think it's stupid when they don't know that I'm French, actually, and that we're kind
once
of
that
ironically
clicks into place, it's
calling,
like, oh,
yeah.
she's French. I get it, and but yeah, it's fit because I think, like any band name, like when you first hear it, you maybe don't know how to take it, but once you kind of associate it with the music, you
Forget
kind of
the meaning.
assign a new meaning to it. And so I think Freedom Fry in music is us, and it's kind of a fun name.
It is. I like it. It's great.
Thanks.
Thanks.
So neither of you are from here, or Bruce, where are you from?
I'm from Michigan.
Michigan. Awesome.
Grand Rapids.
But your music kind of has this undeniably Californian vibe to it.
I thought it was Irish or something.
Irish jigs going on. So you both moved here. Would you ever move elsewhere now that you've caught the California bug?
Actually, I don't.
I don't think I could.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't think I
I
would.
think I could live somewhere for like a few months, but I don't think I could permanently.
I mean, as bad as the weather was this past weekend, I could see us moving out of here pretty quick.
Yeah. It's just too nice. Like we were at the pool on
Yeah.
Sunday.
I feel like it feels like home pretty fast for most people. Even I have friends from France who moved here, but then they moved back to France, but came back here.
Oh, really?
So I feel like it's once you're used to living here, it's difficult to leave anywhere else. It kind
Yeah.
of has everything.
Once you get the weather,
Yeah.
gosh,
Yeah.
can't get out of it. Awesome. Well, do you want to introduce your first song of the night?
Sure. This first one is called The Wilder Mile.
Guess we weren't born to be lovers.
Maybe in another time.
It might be silly, but we know, no.
We're down, but we're not out.
Part with the ornery people.
Leeches on another side.
Drunks in the think tanks, go.
We'll drown before we're out. We'll be the people. Stand back the sun. Everyone. We'll be the people. Living while we're young. Everyone.
So give me more than a reason.
Reaching for some other side.
I fake the widest smile, so.
Work me out.
We'll be the people, stand back the sun. Everyone. We'll be the people, living while we're young. Everyone. Head to the wilder mile. Say this is never over. Free-willing grown-up child. High as the moon is sober. We'll be the people, stand back the sun. Everyone. We'll be the people, living while we're young. Everyone. Everyone.
That was The Wilder Mile with French-American duo. Sorry, I'm a little sick, everybody. French-American duo Freedom Fry. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
So your discography is widely singles-based at the moment. When can your fans expect a full length?
Hopefully soon.
Yeah, hopefully soon. I mean, we're working on it. We have enough songs to do an album right now, but
We're considering how to release it.
yeah, since we're an indie band, we've kind of found that it's easier to just roll out singles and EPs because they're fun and they're immediate, and a lot of times most people just listen to the single these days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one track out of an album, so we kind of want to give people everything as much as we can, little by little. So
Yeah, and for us, albums are albums, and we would want to maybe approach the songs that are on an album a little bit differently than we did the singles, maybe less pop structures and,
Right.
and things. And we just haven't been in that mindset with most of the songs we've been writing because, we just want to write songs that are upbeat and kind of connect with
Catchy.
people, and that's kind of the mode we've been in. So I think when the time comes to doing an album, we would want to kind of rethink the other songs that surround the focus tracks, so to speak.
That's awesome that you're waiting to give it the integrity that.
I would love it if someone just
know?
said, "Do an album right now, lock yourself in that studio," and
that would be
I
fun.
would be psyched. Yeah.
We do
Yeah.
have a vinyl out though.
Yeah,
that-
we did release a vinyl, but I wouldn't call it an album again because it's more of like a singles collection.
Best
Okay.
stuff.
It's
yeah.
like everything we released since 2011 to 2014, like the singles are our favorites, kind of our band
Right.
favorites. So we put them all together on a vinyl, and that's out right now.
Cool. Where can we get that?
Online right now, Amazon and Shopify.
Okay.
It's called Fan Club.
Yeah.
Check it out, Fan Club by Freedom Fry. So yeah, every single that you've released is pretty punchy, really, really catchy. It's rare to find songs that kind of get stuck in your head and you're not mad about it. Like, I'm
Thanks.
stoked to be
That's really
listening.
nice.
Yeah, no, and I mean it. So where do you draw inspiration for these super catchy, awesome songs?
It's really different. It depends
we-
on the mood we're at.
Yeah, and I think we like just such a wide amount of music, and I mean, I grew up just learning other people's songs, like playing Beatles songs and playing Elvis songs and just absorbing as much as I could and kind of seeing the way that bands I really liked used chords and used melodies and structured their songs. And I used to busk on the street with my cousin. We would go to like Poland and Sweden and play in the street. So
Wow.
we learned
Yeah, he asked me to do that. Trust me, I was like,
tried
I'm
to
not
get her
sure
to do
that's
that.
my
She wasn't
favorite
so- she
honeymoon destination.
yeah, I was like, let's go to Poland and play in the street. She was like, I'm
like,
thinking Greece.
maybe after Greece, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that where you went?
We
we
haven't
still
done our
haven't
honeymoon
gone.
yet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Late
Keeping it
honeymoon.
for when the children are going to go to college, actually.
Yeah. The future children. We don't have any children yet. Yeah. But yeah, so I think to answer that, I think just definitely from just absorbing things that we both like,
Yeah.
and kind of putting our own spin on it.
I mean, you guys were playing some Harvest Moon earlier.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Love Neil Young.
Yeah. So how would you say your sound has evolved through the years since about 2011, you said?
It has changed a lot. When you hear
Yeah.
our first EP, it was really like more discovering each other. You can tell, you can
Yeah.
see that we've been.
I was trying to put like synths on, and she was like, I'm not feeling that. which was, yeah. So
I love 70s music.
she
That's what
likes
I grew up listening to.
percussion.
So
You really, there's things you
I
respond to,
love percussions and
and I think we inject
It's more
a-
visceral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She likes things you can dance to, not necessarily like straight up dance beats, but things that make you want to move even if they're a bit slow. Just kind
yeah, exactly.
of kind of funky bass lines
Summed it
and
up
like
pretty well.
things like that. So I think maybe our sound has evolved. Just maybe it sounds more like us now, like what we make is a duo as opposed to like two separate ideas.
I agree.
Yeah. She agrees.
That's always good. Cool. So that next song is going to be Home.
Here's another day in the city that we call home. Palm trees in the sky, in the city that we call home. The sun is all around in the city that we love. Live fast till we die, in the city that we love. Famous or we die trying. Everybody ends up in California, looking for a good time. In LA the sunshine will always warm you. Drive me through the hills now. 101 will take you where you want to. Feel me on my good side. In LA the sunshine will always want you. Underneath the sign, looking for a place to call your own. Looking for a place to call your own. Stars on the ground. Looking for a place to call your own. Find another name, play the game, go where you wanna go. Lights in your eyes, in the city that we call home. Famous or we die trying. Everybody ends up in California, looking for a good time. In LA the sunshine will always warm you. Drive me through the hills now. 101 will take you where you want to. Feel me on my good side. In LA the sunshine will always want you. Famous or we die trying. Everybody ends up in California.
Beautiful. That was Home from Freedom Fry. You are listening to KXSC on the airways at 1560 AM, on the web at kxsc.org, and on your smartphone on the TuneIn Radio app. We are a service of the University of Southern California. So if you're just tuning in, you are listening to the live show tonight with Freedom Fry. So how did you all, let's start with Johnny, how did you all get into music and get into playing music?
It started with me. Mainly like my mom and my dad. Like my dad was a big R&B guy growing up. Like loved R&B music. So there was always Al Green and even stuff like Howlin' Wolf from early blues stuff. So I was kind of always into that side of things, and just kind of always music on at the house over the holidays. People were always dancing, having a good time. So I don't know, I just kind of carried on into that, and then getting into high school and starting a band, and then.
What was the first instrument you picked up?
It was guitar. Mm-hmm. Yeah, started with guitar. My uncle had a guitar. He lived in Kansas. We used to go to visit him in Kansas, and he let me take his guitar home one time. So that was how it all started. But
shout out to Uncle
Chuck.
Uncle Chuck.
Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry. You may have heard of him before. But yeah, I think it was just always kind of around. Like my dad sings a little bit and plays a little bit, but like we didn't have any like profound musicians in the house. It was just kind of always in the house. Music was always being played in the house. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
What about you, Marie?
Well, me, I started learning the harp, the piano, but never really did anything with it. Went to boarding school, which didn't enable me to practice that much. I took some singing lessons too at the same time. Pretty much did everything at the same time, but didn't pursue music at a professional level. But once I met Bruce, actually, I've always wanted to be in music though, but never really did anything with it. Performed a couple times for friends, book release parties or like things like that, and my friends were supporting me nicely. But when I met him, actually, it was right at the time where I was trying to know more about the technical aspect of it, of writing songs. And he, of course, took it to the next level because I was not very good. But yeah, so that was good. Like definitely meeting him on all levels was perfect, I guess.
So precious. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
I still look at him like that. But
Starry-eyed.
yeah, so that's how it started, pretty much. Like with him 3-4 years ago now, I would say, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nice. Okay. And on to you, Bruce. It sounds like you've had more of a more experience.
My mom is Brazilian, and her whole family, each of them play an instrument, and she studied piano. And so when I was little, she taught my sisters how to play, and I kind of rebelled and didn't want to learn at all. And I was like, I want to play the drums. So drums were my first instrument. I got a drum kit and annoyed the hell out of my parents by bashing on those things. And then I got bored with that and got a guitar. And my sisters had started a band together, and I was kind of jealous. So I was like, I want to be in the band too. So I started playing guitar with them and writing songs with them. And then I just never stopped. Just kept just kind of got a 4-track in my basement, just messed around with recording that. And then, that was basically it.
And now here you are.
Yeah, on KXSC.
On KXSC, yeah.
You were in a band though, like Blonde Fire before.
Yeah, well, that band kind of morphed into another band called Astaire.
Astaire?
That got sued by the Fred Astaire estate, or threatened to be. So we couldn't call it that anymore. And then we called it Blonde Fire, and that was the band that I was in, that I'm still in. I don't tour, but I produce and write. And
cool.
That was how I met Marie, because, like I said earlier, she was the stylist on a video for that band.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I put feathers all over him.
Yeah, she did actually. I looked like Big Bird.
For what video was it?
Where the kids are?
Where the kids are.
Yeah.
The Inception.
The original video.
Yeah, the first video. There were 2 videos.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of videos, you guys are totally on your music video game. Every video has a really unique aesthetic and narrative. I was checking them out earlier, and I think my favorite one is Earthquake.
Oh, really?
Thanks. That's
Yeah,
nice.
really cool.
Thanks.
So what's been your favorite music video to date?
I don't know. Maybe Blackmailed.
Blackmail was fun.
It's not the one with the most views, but I
Mm-hmm.
kind of like it because we did kind of a bit of an homage to like 70s movies we like kind of spy movies.
Right.
And it's a bit dark. And we hired these two different models. One of them filmed herself with the 8mm app, just in these kind of risque like situations.
An app.
Yeah, with
It
an
was an
8mm.
app.
It was an
Wow,
app. Yeah,
that's crazy.
And then this other girl, we rented an Airbnb, like a what is it, like an Airstream kind of trailer,
Like a little
kinda
trailer,
deal,
yeah.
an RV. Like we found one on Airbnb and we filmed her in there, like counting money and kind of doing like kind of
Naked in the shower.
naked in the shower, doing this like blackmail
She was like,
kind
"What
of thing.
am I getting into?
Yeah.
What's this weird couple
wanted
like
to just-
filming me
We
naked?"
just wanted to look like one of those old 70s movies. Yeah. Yeah, we're like,
Like,
we're a
yeah, go
married
for
couple.
it. That's
Can we
perfect.
Take off your shirt. This is legit. Trust us.
Are they actually a band? Like, what
Yeah.
is this?
we did have that requirement though in our
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
In our
Not to be
search.
creepy, but just because we wanted it to be sexy, a
Yeah.
little bit. We didn't really
Edgy.
show anything. Edgy.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe that's my favorite video. But I like them all for different reasons.
Earthquake. I do keep a good memory because it was my very first day
video.
acting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had such a hard time. That first scene was the first thing they shot. So it was the
Mm-hmm.
first thing of the day. And it's me picking up that box. I probably did that 20 times. I don't know how many, but I was like, but I'm singing.
'Cause when you do a video, you want to like actually enunciate and sing along, because otherwise when you chop it up later, maybe the words won't match as well. So you really
Yeah.
want to sing it like you sang it. And
almost out loud. Almost
trying to get her to walk with
exaggerated.
this box and do this action while she was having to actually sing was
Yeah.
tough at first.
Yeah.
You're a pro now.
And so you filmed some of them yourselves, and then you've
Yeah, all but like maybe 3 of them or so
Yeah.
we filmed ourselves. We kind of just
I mean, we're super indie, so we try to.
super
we're
in.
super
We try-
indie. That's our genre actually.
But it's
Super indie.
because we have at that level, you still have to do everything yourself.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we bought a camera. We
We bought a
learned
7D,
on
we
YouTube
like-
how
Yeah,
to
I
use
think she
it.
means like
and-
in the
Wow.
literal
yeah,
sense. like,
independent.
very
like
independent.
Right. Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. Yeah, we watched a lot of YouTube like tutorials on editing, and we kind of got the hang of it now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I mean the DIY aesthetic works. Definitely,
Yeah.
it works with your sound. It works.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, we like that here at KXSC a lot. So, and so, what's typically the process behind idea conception to execution?
Sometimes we have a really like clear-cut idea, and then other times we're like, let's just take the camera and mess around, and maybe we'll get lucky, and maybe we'll find a couple shots that look cool that we can put effects on, or mess with, or
Yeah.
just edit together quickly, and it'll have a vibe. Sometimes we rack our brain over concepts. and-
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't come very fast, but
Yeah.
other time, most of the time, actually, we
Earthquake
do have
came
an
quick.
idea.
That was
Yeah.
the idea that came quick.
But now we even have friends hiring us, so we.
Yeah, we've just directed some videos for some friends. So-
Wow.
And
Side
Bonfire
project.
Again. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
actually it's pretty good
Yeah.
to know that we can still recycle.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fun. So, when can we look forward to the next one?
Well,
just
we
shot
just
one.
edited one for
Uh-huh.
our song "Shaky Ground," but
Great
we're not
song.
sure when that'll see the light of day yet. But soon.
Uh-huh.
But it's
probably.
exporting as we're.
Yeah,
as
I
we're-
exported it just as I left.
Oh,
I made
wow.
one final tweak. I exported it, so we'll be seeing it when we get home, I guess.
Lovely. So, what's your next song from Freedom Fry?
It's Friends and Enemies.
Yeah.
Friends and Enemies. Here we go.
keep me happy waiting till I crack the walls.
Till I crack the walls. All my friends are all mine, and enemies nowhere to put the knife if I could. All the nights and days they said they needed me, even if it was a lie, it was good. Ups and downs with friends and enemies. With friends and enemies. Caught in the open close. Are you feeling the overdose with me? When you're standing me up and dead. 'Cause in the end you're all I need. Looking at the wonder, keep me caged up under till I crack the walls, till I crack the walls.
On the bus and under, keep me happy waiting till I crack the walls.
Till I crack the walls. All my friends are all mine, and no enemies nowhere to put the knife if they could. All the nights and days they said they needed me, even if it was a lie, it was good. Ups and downs with friends and enemies. With friends and enemies. With friends and enemies. With friends and enemies. Ah, woo! All my friends are all mine, and no enemies nowhere to put the knife if they could. All the nights and days they said they needed me, even if it was a lie, it was good. With friends and enemies. With friends and enemies. With friends and enemies. With friends and enemies.